This is a follow-up to our video of the first day crossing the Sanibel Causeway. This is actually the second day crossing, the first full day starting first thing in the morning. Unfortunately, we did not get this uploaded sooner because on the island we could not get adequate Wi-Fi to upload the video files. Since we have done this video, I know the traffic patterns have changed slightly, but the big key is to make sure that you keep to the left as you approach the causeway.
Welcome back to E-Hermes, your electric adventure travel channel. Please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit that bell button to be notified of our upcoming content.
And so it begins on Thursday, October 20th. It is 7:40 a.m. and this is the line to get onto Sanibel Island. We're backed up just past Shell Harbor, across from the Sanibel outlets. It is now 8 o'clock on the button. We are still just shy of the merge of McGregor on Summerlin. In fairness, it's not supposed to open till 8. We're not supposed to be lining up early like this. We were just at Publix, so we got in line after we got out of there. But I'm glad we did, because the line now behind me is as far as I can see. 8:22 and the line is moving shockingly well. By the way, when I said Shell Harbor before, I meant Shell Point, the senior living complex. Anyhow, it's the corner of Summerlin and McGregor that we first queued up at, and now things are moving quite well. Here we go past Port Comfort. Looks like an initial checkpoint. I know it freaks out on these. It says Sanibel access left lane, F.dot construction right lane. These say prepare to stop, checkpoint ahead. Right, I'm not quite sure what's happening here. They're splitting the lane somewhat. So he wants me in the right lane. So we've done that. Again, I'm not sure why, because this is not what they told us. They told us residents and residential contractors should stay in the left lane. They're waving us right through. It is 8:30 on the button and we are through, and I don't think there will be any further delays. There may be one more checkpoint up here, but again, they're just going to wave us through because we have the pass. So that's the key thing, is the Hurricane Pass 2021 or 2022 only. 2016 will not get you in, and it can be a residential pass like this or a contractor's pass, but you have to get them from the city. Their temporary headquarters is the Crown Plaza Hotel in Fort Myers. Okay, here we come up to the actual toll plaza, which I believe they're not taking tolls now. Let's see what we're gonna do. Is everybody getting in the far left lane? Yes, everybody gets in the far left lane. There's barrels in the right lane, and again, we have one more checkpoint here, but this should go pretty fast because they've kind of already weeded out everybody that couldn't show a pass. So this is just a final one that they can send people back if they tried to sneak through, or for some other reason got by the first one. But this should go relatively quickly. As I said, this is pretty much just a wave through if you have your pass. Some of the contractors, the public contractors, LCEC, Water Department, Sewer Department, that came up in the right lane where it's split back there, merge here to go over the bridge if they're not going on the barges. But like I say, other than that, if you have your pass out, they just wave you right along. No bicycles or pedestrians allowed on Causeway. I know some people have asked about that. It's very narrow. It's not the original Causeway, so no bicycles, no pedestrians. Here we go. Through the toll booth, and we're not going to show you the whole Causeway again. We did that yesterday. You can see that video in the link above. Then we crossed the causeway and we're on the island itself. So we're coming up on the main intersection of the island, Lindgren going roughly south. Periwinkle east and west. And Periwinkle to the east is closed because the bridge over the canal is damaged. I don't know if the actual bridge again is damaged, but the approaches certainly are. I don't know if it's the bridge structure itself. I know the approach washed out, I believe, on this side. We'll get a look down Periwinkle. And then we're going to continue up Lindgren. A lot of people on this street in particular seem to have gotten here a little earlier, and there's a lot of debris already moved out to the edge of the road. People are working on it even right now. And they're picking it up already. So these big trucks that pick things up, they're huge. They have a big claw on them. They just grab everything, throw it in the back. I don't know if it compresses it in the truck or not. But among other things, give them some room to work, and they can't see you. It's not just that they're busy working. There's a lot of blind spots on those, so do not get too close to those trucks because it will not go well for you. Still on Lindgren, approaching East Gulf. This is Dante's restaurant here in front of us at, say, 11 o'clock. Building looks like it held up okay, so hopefully we'll be back there eating coal-fired burgers and pizza any day now. Well, not any day now. Soon though, hopefully. And then the deal is you got to get the stuff off from your private property to the edge of the road, and then they will pick it up and dispose of it. So these condos, Song of the Sea, I believe, is this. No, it's not. Yeah, I think this is Song of the Sea here, maybe. Some of the landmarks are a little bit missing, so it's hard to say, but everything you can imagine out here. Appliances, drywall, wood, mattresses, everything. Okay. As you can see, when one of the blowout walls blew out, it took the electric service and the solar panel and part of the air conditioning unit with it. So not only did it damage the gear here, we're gonna need a new meter setting. It may have damaged some of the wire, and it certainly damaged the wire up here, and it may have pulled the wires out of the panel. I'm opening that up next to see, but I believe it's going to be quite some time before I have permanent power here again. So we are going to bring the F-150 Lightning down here, and I can't run the whole house off of it because I didn't get that equipment set up before the storm hit. But we can use the Pro Power on board to run various items throughout the day and then take it off the island to recharge it. So I'll be doing that in the next 2 weeks. While we won't be able to accept power for quite some time, it's good to see that the infrastructure is being put back together. So that concludes this look at early Sanibel Causeway access and some of the damage you see on the island as people get in and start taking stock of things, cleaning up and clearing out. We'll be back in a few weeks with another video showing us powering the house with the Pro Power on board from the F-150 Lightning. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified when that is up and posted.